How's it going, everybody? Hold on. Let's do it again. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247. As always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Woo, baby! All right. So we are going to have ourselves a fun time here today, because we are here live on YouTube and live on the PlayStation. We are going to have some fun. I guarantee you that. We're going to be doing a lot of good things here, because we are going to be leaving it up to you, the fans. We're leaving it up to you, the fans, with an open discussion. Anything you want to talk about that can make the show interesting. The comment section is, the chat board is right there, right down below, right there. So give a shout out, because you know what? This is all about you. It's not about me. It's all about you. You know, anything you want to talk about, anything at all, the comments are right there down below. So go ahead, feel free. Love to hear from you. Always love hearing you and everything like that. Always love the chat, talk, everything like that. You know, get to know everybody. You know, get to know people who are actually watching this right now. But if you do miss today's live episode, then by all means put the comments down below in the comment section. Feel free. Always love hearing what you have to say on your mind, and you know, keep it fun and interesting for the other viewers, please. That would be really great for that. I am apologizing for doing a lot of drinking, not alcohol related. Sorry. But I am very parched, because this past week I had to go to the other day I had to go to the foot doctor. Got a little problem with my feet and everything like that, and everything. So got a little spur at the back of my heel bone and everything, and then plantar fasciitis. So it's kind of difficult. You know, it's a growing it's a struggling process and everything like that. There we go. Do a little fix up there. Yeah, we're farting around on GTA 5 like we always do. It's always fun. Always have a great time. 'Cause that's what it's all about, having a great time. Everything. Because why not, right? So before we get things started, I had to pass gas, and then we're gonna get started with today's festivities, with today's program. So here we go. Big shout out. So let's get the shout outs out of the way. First off, like we always do, give a big shout out to all my friends over on Gaming Pros and otherwise, over on Facebook. Tell them Tom Dog sent you. Facebook, Gaming Pros and otherwise is the place to go for geeking out. And I'm geeking out with my Power Rangers t-shirt right here, the Zord Zord Blueprint t-shirt, because this weekend is the Power Rangers movie. It's a reimagining of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and it looks really, from what I've been seeing, it looks really, really awesome, and I'm hoping to check that out this weekend. I really want to go see that movie, so that I can do a review for you guys, because I only have one review up, and that's the Ghostbusters review that I did, and I was extremely honored to do that, and I even tweeted to Paul Fig personally that I was going to do that, and he gave me a big thumbs up saying ready to go. But anyways, excuse me. There, I said excuse me, baby. My girlfriend's probably watching me right now and said, he better say excuse me whenever he burps. Well, gonna lose viewers if it's not, being polite and everything. Just be happy I'm not passing gas. Alright. Anyways, another big shout out to my good friend Jen and everybody over at BristolBeat.com and the Bristol Beat app. Download it today on your Apple phone or your Android phone devices, on your Google Play Store, on your Google Play and Apple Store, on the Apple App Store, all those good places and everything like that. Download it today, or you can go to BristolBeat.com, listen to your favorite classic rock music, and just rock on out and everything like that. Getting a little bit of warm weather and everything getting a little bit of warm weather, so great way to do some spring cleaning and everything. Get ready to do some get all that winter stuff out of your closets and into the storage bins, and hold off for next winter, and just have a great time. So, it's BristolBeat.com and Bristol Beat app. Download it today on your smartphones or tablets or whatever you're listening to, and keep on rocking. And then, of course, we got our big shout out, like we always do. We always have a huge shout out. The biggest shout out that I always save for last, because she is the best to save for last. And that is, of course, my beautiful girlfriend Marissa, who is probably watching me right now, because she just loves to hear my voice and see this sexy body and everything like that. See that gorgeous face, baby blue eyes. That's right, I got the baby blue eyes going on there. And love her very much, and she's a little worried about me with my foot problem. So don't worry, I'll be back and kicking in no time. So I'm a little bit on the injured side for now, but everything's cool and everything like that. But she's been helping me out, and I appreciate that, and I love her dearly. So love you, baby. So, all right, on to the plugs. We got the Loot Crate behind me. If you have not yet subscribed to Loot Crate, you're missing out on some awesome stuff. So go to lootcrate.com today and get ready for the next box, which is I'm not sure what it's going to be called. I haven't heard any announcements just yet, but I'm sure we'll be hearing something. So check it out. Lootcrate.com is your place to go. Hopefully, I definitely have to get some work done and everything like that to get some download codes so that you can get some discounts and everything like that.
Let's hit the diner.
So, and then of course, everybody over at Funko got some great stuff to check out. Go to funko.com. Smuggler's Bounty, and of course, Marvel Collector Corps, DC League of Superheroes or League of Collectors or whatever, and then of course they got a Disney Pirates theme going on, Disney theme box going on, and everything like that. So it's looking really, really cool. So check that out. It's all the information there. Funko.com is your place to go. And just want to remind everybody about our episode of Channel X is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. Trade in your old video games and consoles today. You can also check out. You can also purchase some retro video games, accessories and systems, DVD box sets, Blu-rays, sports cards and novelty items, wrestling collectibles and autographed items, from sports, wrestling, and actors. Check it out if you're in the Connecticut area. Go down to Queen Street in Southington, Connecticut, or you can check out their website over at mjvideogamecollectibles.com. Check it out today. And there's a huge event going on in April, which I'm going to look up right now. I was supposed to do this last week's episode, but I dropped the ball on that one, so that means that my good friend Tony Black is going to be giving me one of those double-handed chops that I love so much. That's kind of his thing. Okay. April 22nd is Wrestling for Autism. That's Saturday, April 22nd at 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. And there's going to be come and meet WWE and current TNA superstar Alberto Del Rio, Patron, TNA superstar Matt Morgan, and Lucha Underground superstars at Wrestling for Autism public signing. So if you want more information, go to for tickets and information, head on to mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. And for other information, check out KO Autism Connecticut, KOAutismCT.com. And then on April 29th, an evening with two WWE Hall of Fame superstars. Get the meet and greet. Get the meet and greet. Tito Santana. Come meet WWE superstar Tito Santana and Nikolai Volkov in this rare Central Connecticut appearance. April 29th, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at M&J Collectibles, M&J Video Games and Collectibles on 1049 Queen Street in Southington, Connecticut. Autographs is $15. Autographs are $15. Photo op with heavyweight belt, $15. Combo autograph and photo op. Autograph and photo op, $25. More information, check out mjvideogameandcollectibles.com. So that is my sponsor, M&J Collectibles. Head on over to their website, and you'll get to check it out. It's a very, very awesome store. I went there not too long ago. Love the place. Going to be going there again, checking it out, having a good time. So if you happen to see me over there, come say what up, and maybe you can have your picture taken with good old Tom Dog as well too. So I'm definitely going to the signings and everything like that. Definitely going to be worth it all and everything like that. So okay, we're gonna have
Film that shit.
so hope everybody's gonna have an amazing weekend. I know I am. Gonna be relaxing, shoot some and all that good shit. So a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going down and everything like that. Having a good time and whatnot. So Donald Trump is still on this this whole thing about the Obama administration taking on, doing that whole wiretapping thing and everything like that, and there has been no physical evidence proving that's legit, to be on to put it bluntly. So everything's just just not going right for good old Don. In that aspect. So I got to thinking that I know that the Obama administration didn't do it and everything like that, because that's, he's talking about false news and everything like that. So, and I'm giving out, and he's complaining about false, fake news and everything like that. So he's giving out false information. So works both ways, dumbass. Pretty much, So I got to thinking that if it wasn't the Obama administration, then who the hell was it? So I came up with 5. Why only 5? Well, because I'm only worth $2.75 according to YouTube. So here we go. The top 5 possibilities on who might have wiretapped Trump Towers. Now, the last time I did something similar to this, it was like, what was being wiretapped and everything like that. So in this top 5, we're going to be saying, like, who done it. This is pretty much like a who's who. So, who's guilty of wiretapping? And honorable mention. This is the first I really ever did an honorable mention. Is of course Colonel Mustard with the rope. That's why it's an honorable mention, because that actually sucked. so if you say that was, that honorable mention sucked, then you're right, it did. So So here we go. Top 5 possibilities who might have done the wiretapping. Number 5, Big Bad Blaze. Hope that asshole's watching. Fuck you, Big Bad Blaze. That's all I gotta say. For those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, just go back and watch my last Tom Dog Plays I did over the week. That I did this past weekend. That Cash Me Outside bitch. How about that? Number 3, Anita Sarkeesian. Because that hypocrite must like to be grabbed by the pussy. And for those of you who don't know who she is, look at the person next to you who is laughing their asses off right there. Hey, Rich from Review Tech, how you doing? I'm sure he's loving that joke too. Big shout out to Rich from Review Tech. Love his channel. Number 2, an email confession from Hillary Clinton, but she deleted it, so that was actually a pretty good one. Number 1 possibility who may have wiretapped the Trump Towers. Random ex-husbands whose wives hooked up with Trump on AshleyMadison.com. And those were your top 5. Top 5. Tom Dog is so fucking crazy. Doing the top 5. Oh, man. I'm fucking crazy. I'm so crazy. Crazy for feeling. So crazy. Cray cray. Crazy for acting this way. I'm crazy. Crazy for living. So cray cray. I'm crazy for trying. Be crazy if I were lying. But I'm crazy for loving my baby. I'm not crazy for loving my baby. I'm crazy in love with my baby. I used to have this car, the P-Fister. So we're just finishing up some of these stunt races that I didn't get. First damn turn. What's up? Open discussion. Anybody who comes in feels like, you know, making some mention some topics. It could be anything. This is actually one of my favorite things I like to do on Channel X. When I was doing it back in my old cable access days, it was a lot of fun. Open discussion. One of the most popular topics that we used to have, that we used to talk about, which was one of the most popular open forum discussions, which got a lot of viewers and everything like that, was legalizing marijuana. So that was one of the most popular things, and everyone was really interested in what I thought, what I had to say about legalizing marijuana, and the results were rather surprising and everything like that. They thought that everyone actually thought that I was against legalization of marijuana, but that was not the case, and we actually had a fun time talking about it. But of course, you know, the liberals out there and everybody who was opposed to talking about who was originally opposed of legalization of marijuana was just like offended by what I was saying. And it was not, I said nothing offensive and everything like that. They just didn't like the fact that I was talking about marijuana on a public access television show. And people were finding it, and some haters out there were finding that offensive. It's like, really? You're gonna find that offensive? Fuck you. That wasn't offensive at all. I said nothing offensive or anything like that. If you don't like what I'm, it was a good topic. Hell, even the person that was running the studio even, loved that topic, because it was a general legitimate conversation. Everybody wasn't being a dick about it. I sure as hell wasn't being offensive about it. Everybody thought it was a good topic, because it's something that does happen, that does get talked about and everything like that. So it was a really good show. But of course, somebody had to get their sand in their vaginas and everything like that, and had to be all bitchy about it and say, "Oh, I find that offensive. Marijuana's bad," and everything like that. Oh, really? You find that offensive? Well, change the fucking channel then. That was pretty much my philosophy. But I couldn't swear. But boy, did I want to. See, everything is a lot. To me personally, I think that everything is a lot better when you just swear. When you say shit or fuck, stuff in that nature, but because there is absolutely nothing wrong with swearing. To me personally, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. There really isn't. And legalization of marijuana is also something that I'm for, because I think that marijuana legalization should happen. I mean, and people who never smoked marijuana from the beginning, from the get-go and everything like that, really have no knowledge of marijuana. And if, to those who actually did smoke marijuana back in the day and who are against it, chances are they had a bad experience to it. I'm just saying that maybe there was something laced in in the marijuana that was, you know, not, you know, that made it not generic. For example, that maybe that it was laced with PCP or some shit like that, you know, to get you like more high and paranoid. But if you're just, you know, just smoking the plant, you know, just smoking the plant, you know, not mixing it with any other type of recreational drug, you know, you're just generically, then it's fine. To me, there's nothing wrong with it. And to be quite honest with you, I'm all for it. Because you know, it's the people who want to abuse that power is what makes it bad, which means that they're going to lace it with some sort of chemical that makes you you know, fucked up or something like that, like, you know, whether it's in a coma or you die or, you know, you start seeing things that you shouldn't, and you think that they're out to get you, and you accidentally kill them and everything like that, and then all hell breaks loose, and then next thing you know, you're a zombie and you're eating people and everything like that. You know, that sort of thing. But for me personally, I'm all for legalization of marijuana if it's used for medical purposes, because of the fact that, you know, way before I was even born, marijuana was used in hospitals for curing of a lot of problems that we have today, you know, like glaucoma, you know, not eat, you know, anorexia, and there's like other systems that was going down and everything like that, and you know, it actually helps reduce stress. But for me personally, marijuana saved my life, because there was a time in my life where I actually was going to die. And this was a very serious issue. I was getting skinnier and skinnier and skinnier, and nobody knew what was going on. And this is a true story. Doctors, we went to every doctor we could think of. We had, I had cameras down my throat. Nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew. They ran CAT scans. They ran all these other tests and everything like that. And it was pretty creepy. And I was losing a lot of weight. And if I lost any more weight than what I was, because I was like 100 and some odd pounds, and if I went down to the double digits, I could have died. So one night, I'm hanging out with some friends and everything. And we were smoking marijuana. And I got high and everything like that, and, you know, as typical young kids do, you know, when they smoke marijuana and they get high and all that stuff, and they carry on and everything. Excuse me. And so all of a sudden, I got back my appetite. And it was a very difficult time for me. It was at that time, it was very difficult for me. And, doctors didn't know what the hell was going on. My family and friends were worried about me because they didn't know what was going on. They were literally scared to death because they actually thought I was going to die because I was getting skinnier and skinnier and skinnier and not, being healthy and everything like that. So it was very scary for everybody. And, so I was hanging out with some friends, and then all of a sudden, we were all smoking marijuana, and we were all smoking weed and everything like that. And next thing you know, I was fine. I gained back my appetite. I started eating properly and everything like that. And I got back my regulation weight. So, and everybody noticed the changes in this, and I never told anybody because everyone would think differently of me if I, told them that, oh, hey, I was smoking weed. It's like, oh, really? You were smoking weed? Fuck you. Get out of here. So, but no, it's a very, it was very serious for me that, I could have died. But because I smoked marijuana, nobody worried about that. No, I didn't have to worry about that, and I felt fine. I was feeling a lot better. However, the only drawback from coming that my metabolism is off. Now, it had nothing to do with the marijuana. It's because of the fact that I was because at the time, I was getting skinny and everything like that. Nobody knew what was going on. So that's why my metabolism was really, really weak. So, but in time I gained that back and everything. And, my metabolism is, not where it should be, but it's a step in the right direction. And to this day, I'm still trying to get that back, but it's very difficult. But it was because of the marijuana that that literally saved my life. And that's how I felt and everything like that. So me personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with marijuana. It's what is put in there that makes it bad. With the stuff that's not supposed to be in there. That's what makes it bad. And if you're just smoking it generically, and not putting any chemicals into it, then you're fine. That sort of thing. Then you're fine. But yeah, that was one of the most talked about discussions that I had on my show. But I never said that on the air because I wouldn't know what happened, what would happen after that. But but this was like a long time ago, and you know, I literally felt better after that. And but yeah, that was, you know, and yeah, it's a very, you know, it's a very sad story too, that I could have died by, you know, by starvation. You know, nobody really knew what was happening with me. And so, but then all of a sudden, come to find out that all along was my anxiety. I was, but at the time it was just my nerves. Now, you know, now that I'm battling depression and everything like that, and, you know, having anxiety issues, you know, all this time, that was what caused me to not eat and be skinny all the time. So that was, it's a very serious thing and everything like that. So, you know, I'm, you know, and now, you know, I feel a lot better and everything. You know, I'm eating right, and, you know, just, you know, watching what I eat, and I try to exercise as best I can, but it's, you know, the way the weather's been here on the East Coast and everything like that, it's just been really difficult and stuff like that. But, you know, but again, this that was one of the most talked about discussions that I had on my show and everything like that. So, you know, I wouldn't mind, you know, marijuana being legalized again. You know, being legalized. I think it would be really cool. But, you know, tell us what you think and everything like that. You know, the comment section's right there. You know, open discussion. What do you want to talk about? This is your show, not mine. So that's pretty much what I always do. You know, and it wasn't. So it's popular discussion. So I'm not gonna be on for that long. Just having a good time, just chilling, taking it easy. I do want to inform everybody next week's show, we are going to have a good show. We're actually going to be on Twitch next week because we're going to be doing some WWE stuff. Because WrestleMania week is next week, so we're going to be having a lot of fun with that. I'm going to give out some WrestleMania predictions of what everybody is long awaited for and everything like that. It's WrestleMania weekend, one of my favorite times of the year and everything like that. You know, second Super Bowl. So we're gonna give out predictions. We're gonna give out predictions next week and everything like that on some of the matches and everything like that. Plus, we're going to be talking about the WWE Hall of Fame, who's being inducted, who's inducting them. I already mentioned the class already, and who's going to be the induction people that are going to be inducting them. So it's going to be a very good topic, and also we're also going to be talking about one of the things I used to do back in the day, which was Wrestling Prime. One of the other shows I used to do back in the day. I'm announcing some new names entered into this year's Wrestling Prime Hall of Fame. Last year I inducted one person. This year it's going to be 4. So it's going to be going to be very interesting to see who I picked for this year's Wrestling Prime Hall of Fame, and hope that some people are watching. But it's going, but I'm going to be doing it live on Twitch. So, so feel free to check that out. It's going to be my Twitch handle is TomDog247, and remember that the O's are zeros. So that's going. So all that is going to be done next week. So, I'll leave out more information next week as it develops. So it's going to be very interesting who I pick for the Wrestling Prime Hall of Fame. So it's going to be a very interesting time and everything like that, and plus also let everybody at Twitch know that I'm still alive. That's another reason why I'm going on Twitch. Is because I haven't been there in a while since I've been on the PlayStation and doing some stuff on YouTube and everything like that. So any discussions before the end of this race? Feel free to post in the comments. Love to hear from my fans and everything, and show your love and support to my channel. It's graciously appreciated. Build up more of a fan base and everything like that. Yeah, let us know what I should do and everything like that. Because this channel's not just my channel, and just because I'm producing it and everything like that doesn't mean that that it's my channel. That it's your channel too. So it's going to be very. Oh my God. That was cool. I saved it. So tell us what it is you want to talk about. Got the chat boards open. Feel free to chat away. Love to hear from you. All that good stuff. Or as I like to say, good shit. I like to talk to my fans and everything like that. It's good to communicate with the fans and everything like that, Oh, it's going over there. Yeah, I know I should race it. I know I should race in a public session, but you know what? It's just the fact that I just like to, I haven't figured out to put it on the party chat and everything like that, because I really don't want to hear the other, the public sessions and everything like that. So it's more of like a solo thing that I'm doing. And but yeah, the thought still still goes up in there and everything like that. But it is a thought and stuff like that, and it should it should come up soon and stuff like that. But I'm probably gonna do that in a future Tom Dog Plays, everything like that. I think everyone would like that. You know, I would develop more of a fan base. You know, I would develop more exposure that way if I did that. So yeah, you're you're right. But but definitely in a future Tom Dog Plays, I would definitely do that. So how's everything with you, buddy? Haven't heard from you in a while. So how you been? Oh my god. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I will definitely send you an invite and all that stuff. I'll get some of my friends together and everything like that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Aw. Yeah, one of these days I should have you meet my girlfriend and everything like that. I think that would be really cool. We still haven't had a chance to see Beauty and the Beast yet. We're probably going to see that before we go see Power Rangers. But yeah, definitely, I'm gonna get a party together and everything like that, and do some races or heist missions and whatnot. So I have some ideas for that. So that'll be really cool. I'm sure one of my buddies that's on here is on board and everything like that. That's if I can get him off of the Division. But yeah, definitely. I will definitely send some invites and whatnot. Tear up the track, so to speak. I think on that one I will turn off the comments and everything like that. Cause I had an issue the other week with some jerk by the name of Big Bad Blaze, who has been harassing me on YouTube. So I got a rant to do. I have a future rant to do about him and everything like that. So I got some ideas, wacky ideas. That's how I am. But you already knew how crazy I am. All that. So, all right. I'm actually gonna call it a night. Right now. Getting a little tired. I'm gonna relax and everything like that. So, hope everybody had a good time. And big shout out to I'm So Cool 420 for hanging out with good old Tom, good friend of mine over here locally and everything. And it's always good to hear from you and everything. So I'll be back here again next week with another exciting episode of Channel X, like we always do every Thursday night. We're going to be talking about WrestleMania and some WrestleMania predictions and everything like that. We're going to have a lot of fun. Also, the WWE Hall of Fame is also next week, as well as a list of names who I picked for this year's WWE Wrestling Prime Hall of Fame. So be sure to check that out. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be on my Twitch channel, but more information I will tweet that out on my Twitter handle at TomDog247. In the meantime, if you missed any of tonight's episode, it'll be up and running before I start editing and everything. I have tons of editing I got to do this week before I get started and everything like that. Also, I'm going to be giving out some WrestleMania predictions on my website. BrillPro.com is the place to go. I'm going to be cleaning all that up because I have a lot of stuff I have to do with that. So, because I missed some of the last pay-per-views results and everything. So I kind of blame myself because I was slacking in that department. But in the meantime, give a shout on my YouTube channel, TomArcade69, the Brill Pro channel, and check that out. It's a lot of fun. You get to see all the content that I've had. I just changed the name. That's all I did. It's all good and everything like that. So while you're at it, give this a like and a face hug on my subscribe channel and everything, and subscribe to my channel, and show your love and support for this channel right here. Show your love for Brill Pro. And with that being said, we'll see you all next week. I'm Tom Dog, saying take care, so long, peace.